It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll see Joe Mixon. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Giants and the Blues, and it's coming.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they bring out their punter.
And deep to return it is Marcus Jones.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
It's the corner blitz that got him. J.C. Jackson with his sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Now 3rd down and very long.
Back to throw. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week.
16 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts.
Yeah, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Buenos Aires offense back out now. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco off the option.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They're going to look to throw.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so. Wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately, to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team? They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Devin Lloyd gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
Here's Jones. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Demario Davis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the foot. And he's going to go down again.
Zaven Collins.
The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays.
Brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Buenos Aires offense back out now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
At the Giants' 42-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first.
And the Buenos Aires 1st down.
Again, it's Pacheco.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Second and
2nd and 9
9.
now. Throw caught there by Osborne.
And he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll run with Mixon and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out for 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 14. First down, Blues.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw here.
That one to the right side and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the return is Jones.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And they got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
2nd and 4. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Oh, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin with, let's call it a testy-est rivalry in the NFL today. Cincinnati playing host to Pittsburgh in the AFC North. And it's the Bengals who have the lead at the half. Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Pacheco. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mixon will try the right side. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. In the first half, he was...
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help them.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 68 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A little short pass. This is Everett. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they bring out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The New York set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
Mixing up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Inside handoff to Mixon, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal, but the question is how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout?
That's a great question because the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense.
And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these 2 defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
Now 2nd and 5.
As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
To Jackson Smith-Njigba. A gain of 9 yards. And the Buenos Aires.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 12. First down, Blues.
They'll look to throw again.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Second and a couple.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Man in motion left. That's Smith-Njigba. Now here's a fake on a jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football. He's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get caught for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
This one caught by Osborne, right side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New York.
In punt formation.
That's taken on the 25.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I mean, you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one. You definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He finds Smith and Jigma.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive.
A handoff now for Pacheco. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
He completes this one to Mingo.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 21, here's 2nd down at a yard. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Complete to Jackson Smith and Jigma. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Blues are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now out come the Giants.
They no longer. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
24-yard line.
They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New York. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
That's complete to Palmer. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pass caught here by Osborne.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
A handoff to Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a good tackle there right around the 30 stops him short of the first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by a field goal, exactly 1 minute remaining. A little short pass. This is Everett. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him with a first down. Back to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know